Closed captioning for the Casey Malone Show is sponsored by Hunter Stevens Land Title Agency. Integrity, service, and commitment you can trust.
Oh yeah, Casey Malone is serving up local. It's time for the stories of our region, the tastes, the sights, the sounds, and the people in and around the valley. Get ready for some local flavor on the Casey Malone Show.
Today we celebrate the High Holiday, and we feature the Burke School of Irish Step Dancing. We also play a song from My Favorite Irishman. But first, Gina joins me in the kitchen to bake traditional Irish brown bread.
You better come on in my kitchen.
Well, today I have a very special guest in the kitchen with me. This is Gina Kearns, originally from Poland, Ohio, and met, married, fell in love with an Irishman. Moves to Ireland, has 3 little girls, then comes back to educate them.
Yes.
And little Gemma, what was that? You said it was 2015.
2015, yes. She sang the Irish national anthem in Irish, in Gaeilge.
And
Yeah.
she was so sweet, and I hate to say this, and how old is she now?
She's 20 now.
She's in medical school. Did all your girls learn Gaelic?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's taught from kindergarten up. You have to learn it all through school, high school. It's just required.
How different was it when you moved over to Ireland after growing up here in the States?
I mean,
That
it
had to be an
was
adjustment.
a big change. It was a big culture change, culture shock. Way back when, I mean, everything was just very basic. I mean, you go for a walk. My first experience, I went for a walk, and I don't know how many cups of tea I had, because everybody, all the neighborhood people would invite you in for a cup of tea. And it was
Tea.
you could not refuse a cup of tea. That was, it wouldn't be
Isn't
very
that
nice.
funny?
Yeah.
But this is a really big, what we're gonna make here is Irish brown bread.
Yes.
And
yes.
this is very common there, and it is a yeastless.
Yes,
bread.
yeastless. It doesn't rise. It's made with a whole wheat flour, where the wheat is not stripped down. It's not bleached. It's you got the wheat germ. You got everything, the wholesomeness of the wheat, all in the one flour. So.
And you get this flour. You order this special because it's from Ireland.
I ordered that. Yes, it's from Ireland. So I ordered that just so I can get the bread the way.
Odlums.
Yes.
Odlums. And I love it. And there's a little owl on it.
Yes.
It's so cute.
Yes.
And it is beautiful looking. You'll see when we dump it in the bowl. Now, unfortunately, we're going to give you what the ingredients are, but we can't give you the exact measurement because Gina has been sworn to secrecy.
I have been, yes.
And it is an old family recipe. And if she shares it, we might never see Gina again.
The IRA, maybe.
But the IRA might be after us. But I do think we're going to get a general feel for how it is. There's a lot of recipes online and in old cookbooks and stuff. If you have some, ethnic cookbooks. So what we've done is like the buttermilk is at room temperature, the eggs, brown sugar. How do we get started with this?
Okay, first of all, I'm going to mix the wet ingredients.
Okay,
So
in
we're
this
gonna,
big bowl?
This bowl here, we need a nice big one because we're going to mix it. And it's going to be kind of sloppy. It's not a very clean mixture.
Okay.
So we got some buttermilk there, room temperature.
Oh, and I did preheat the oven to 350.
Yes. We have some melted butter here.
Okay.
Whisk that in. And we have some eggs.
Alrighty.
All right. So I have that mixed up there.
All right. Looks just like a custard.
Yes, we got some nice creamy milk. Now we're going to dump in, this is the flour.
Wow. I washed my hands. So look at that. Wow, you aren't kidding.
It's
the wheat germ and everything is in there. Look at that. Wow. It's way more coarse.
But we got a little bit of salt. I'm just going to mix this in on top here. A little baking soda.
And the brown sugar, what does that do?
Adds a little bit of sweetness. Now I have made it without the brown sugar for people who are diabetic.
Okay.
So I have done either or, but in Ireland we just use our hands. I mean, I've washed my hands. We're
Oh
all,
yeah, my hands are clean.
Yes,
yeah.
but you're about to dig in here. You're about to get your hands dirty.
Okay.
Go for it. Yeah,
Okay.
dig in.
And we just.
You just toss it, and
Wow.
so that's pretty much.
It looks like oatmeal.
Yes, and it's very.
I
Very
can't
sloppy, very
believe
messy.
how sloppy and messy it is because. I mean, when you think of bread dough, you just think of something so much more elastic. You know?
You do, yeah.
Okay, so now what do we do?
Now I have my handy scoop. We're going to divide this. This recipe makes 3 loaves, so I'm going to divide this between the 3 tins here. We have greased them.
I grease them with butter.
Butter.
Okay.
Oh.
So. Okay.
Okay, now we have our bread ready to go in the oven.
Now, do we have to like stamp it down like
Oh,
you
no.
do brownies? No,
Nope.
it's good.
It's good to go. Just pop it in,
And
and
for how long do I set the timer?
it cooks for 1 hour.
Well, Gina, this is a gorgeous loaf of bread. Did this come out to your liking?
Yes, it did. Yeah, yeah. This is how you'd find it on the table in Ireland. Every household would have brown bread in their
And
house.
this is not to be refrigerated.
No, you don't refrigerate it. What I do now, if I bake this, I get either like a not so big of a chopping board, but a wooden board, a plate. I put it on, drape it with a dish towel.
And that's it.
That is it. Don't put it in plastic, it'll sweat. There's no preservatives, nothing else in it to keep it fresh. So
sense.
just drape it, keep the air off of it, but let it able to breathe.
So how long does it last? Well, I mean, you had 5 people in your household, so it probably
Well,
lasted not even a
If
day.
it was just me, it would only last a day.
Now, I like salted butter. Is that the proper thing
Yes,
to put on this?
it's good,
And
yeah.
This is the
And this is
Kerrygold.
Kerrygold. This is direct from
I know.
Ireland, so this is the best
I
butter
went,
for your Irish bread.
fancy pants for you. And I think I'm just going to go straight Kerrygold. I don't even think I'm going to put some jam on it. Howard, do you take yours?
Usually a bit of jam. I see some raspberry jam there, so I'm just going to put a little bit of butter,
Okay.
and it's still warm.
And then we got the peanut gallery here. We've got my mom, Jelaine, and Kenny. Look at them all sitting there all excited. Okay, you
go.
guys get some butter.
No, I'm just gonna put some jam on it.
All right, so what do you think? I'm going to take my first bite. This is delicious.
It
I
is.
love the chewy texture of it.
Yeah, it's very different. It's kind of like a nutty flavor. And it's kind of a bread that you can dress up or dress down. You can put your jam and your butter on it. You can eat it plain. It's just as good like that. Or you can also put some salmon, some pate on it. You can do whatever you want with it. It's a very versatile bread.
It is delicious. This would be really good with smoked salmon.
Oh, it would, yeah.
I think
Yes.
that would be delicious. So we'll get all this information to get the Irish brown bread, and we can't show the recipe because then they'll have to kill us.
The IRA. Yeah.
But the IRA is going to come after us. No, but thank you, Gina.
Oh, you're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Thank you for having
Happy
me.
St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day to you, too.
We'll be right back with more local flavor.
Kamara Jewelers is the place to buy an engagement ring because we want a relationship with you that lasts a lifetime. Your commitment with her is the same commitment we have to you.
We want to sit down with you and teach you about diamonds so you're educated on what you're buying. We have the largest selection we ever have, which is the largest in the area, and at the best value. And if it's not something in our case, we could always custom make it. We can make any dream come true.
Get real, get Kamara.
Rulli Brothers has a great choice of quality cheeses. We use our relationship with Old World Houses to specially select the product and then have it custom cut and packaged by our own local artisans. At Rulli Brothers Market, our family is in the store.
Join the Island Purple Cat family. Employment opportunities are available. Given is living. Join the Island Purple Cat family. Employment opportunities are available at $13 an hour. Given is living.
to own a business where your name's on the window can be pretty cool. That's my family. My name is Danny Catullo, and I'm the owner of Catullo Prime Meats. My grandfather started the business in 1962. I was able to take our old style butcher shop and bring it out to the new age using e-commerce to get our products to more customers. When we started shipping, there was not a ton of information out there. That's where we really worked with FedEx so they could be able to help us with our perishable shipping. We were taking on new purchases that we never had to make before. Boxes, coolers, ice packs, anything that was involved around shipping. So we can no longer do this with the cash that we had on hand. So because of the Plum Card from American Express and all of its benefits, it was a natural fit to help grow our business. And when someone calls and lets you know that you made their dinner, that's satisfaction that you can't get anywhere else.
I'm Elizabeth Bernard. For more than 30 years, I've provided our Valley with sound legal advice. My associate Jennifer Rigetti and I will be your legal representatives if you're involved in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident. Don't try to handle it yourself. We'll navigate the red tape of dealing with doctors, medical insurance, and all the obstacles that you'll face. Remember, there are no upfront fees on personal injury cases, and hiring a lawyer does not mean you have to go to court.
Call attorney Elizabeth Bernard, local legal experience for more than 30 years.
Family-owned Mayflower Woolham Insurance Group is your full-service independent agency. Our family works with a variety of insurance companies, so you have the best choices for your insurance needs. Let us find the right product at the right price. Personal lines, business, farm, commercial insurance, life insurance. Trust locally owned Mayflower Woolham. You focus on what's important.
We'll take care of the details.
Mayflower Woolham, close by with 3 locations to serve you.
Well, these are some of the dancers from the Burke School of Irish Step Dancing, and I, too, am an alumni. I know you girls are impressed. I'll show you my moves later. And but I was dancing with them many years ago, and I will not say that on camera. But I am watching you guys, and I am so impressed with your moves, your dancing, your discipline, and it just seems so much different from when I took it back in the Stone Ages. How long have you been dancing, Caroline?
This is my 10th year dancing.
So you must really like it.
I do.
And you're going to start college, but you're still going to dance?
Yeah, I might start teaching as well.
And what do you really like about it? Like, why do you think this, really resonates with you?
I like the competing aspect, and I like making new friends every year when we get new dancers.
It's really nice. How long have you been dancing, Miss Molly?
6 years.
And you must really like it. Now, how old are you?
14.
You're 14. So do you think you'll be doing this into your college years?
I hope so.
How about you?
5 years.
And do you think you'll continue this into your teens?
Maybe.
You're kind of like me, huh? You're not sure about this, are you? No, but when you go to compete now, it's still in the fesh. Is that what are they still called feshes? And how far do you travel to compete with others?
Sometimes as far as Columbus or Sandusky, and then we have regional competitions, which the last one was held in Louisville, Kentucky.
Tell me about the costumes. I'm gonna have to get some pictures online, but are you still wearing the wigs?
Yeah, the wigs, there's either a bun wig, which is a small one on top of your head, or a full wig, which comes down sometimes the length of your hair.
Oh, do you like the wig?
Sometimes. It depends how long we wear them.
We have got Nora, Elise, and Jocelyn, and more of the dancers. And so impressive. Jocelyn has qualified to go to World. Tell me about that.
I recall, and I placed 6th out of 96 dancers. I'm a World qualifier going to Dublin in April.
In April. So 6 out of 96. I mean, what were the other 5 like that did better? I mean, were they really better?
They were amazing, really. Yeah.
Okay, Jocelyn made me cry. She danced so beautifully. And, you know, when I danced, I mean, I wasn't really great, but when I see really good dancing, you know it because you know what you could be like. And honestly, it was really touching to see you dance. I mean, do you really love it?
Oh, yeah. I love it.
You must. I mean, because you're so good. And what is your favorite dance?
Definitely my set.
The set, and it was really good. How long have you been dancing on?
9 years.
Okay, 9 years. There seems to be a lot new, cooler techniques. Where are you getting these new steps from?
Well, normally when we go to regional competitions, we see what other dancers do and try to do what they do.
Do you borrow steps?
Yeah, we try to like tweak it a little bit, but we mainly like base it off some of what they're doing.
How long have you been dancing?
10 years.
I mean, you got a lot of air. You do. You got good lift. And you must really like it.
Mm-hmm.
When your parents broached the subject, were you hesitant or were you excited about it?
I've been doing this ever since I remembered. I don't remember not doing it.
And you really enjoyed it?
Yes.
And how long have you been dancing, Madeline?
8 years.
You are very good. You are good too, Riley. And you really enjoy it, don't you?
Yeah.
Why do you like it so much?
I love going to competitions. I love going around to different places and meeting new people. I mean, I love having friends from all over. It's really fun.
I mean, do you keep in touch with people like from the other schools and that?
Well, when I see them at competitions, I remember them, and yeah, we do talk again.
Well, Lisa Devlin is the president of the Burke School of Irish Dance. And how did you get into that unfortunate elected position?
Well, my daughter Madeline has been dancing since she was 5, and I wanted to be a part of it and help out any way I could. So I started as the booking coordinator, then the vice president, and president ever since.
How many are in the whole school?
We have about 30 dancers on average, and they range in age from 3 to 18 at this point.
How have you seen like a change in your daughter? Obviously, you really liked, you know, what step dancing did for her. And how have you seen, you know, her grow?
When she started, she was 4 years old, and her favorite thing to do was give Tessie a hug at the end of class. And I saw her come out of her shell and become more confident and a poised young lady who is not afraid to be in front of a crowd and make new friends when she meets someone new.
Well, Kayla is the one who hooked me up with this segment, and you are one of the teachers, but you were a former student.
Yeah, I danced for about 12 or 13 years, and I've been teaching for about 8 or 9. So I taught while I danced too.
So you must have been pretty good.
I was decently good, yeah. Tessie was rough on us, but it worked out in the end. She really knew how to push us to mentally train and physically train.
So did you compete nationally?
Yeah, I actually tore my Achilles before nationals, but I competed at the Oireachtas, so yeah, it's a lot of intense training, but I'm grateful for every opportunity the school's given me.
You know, I think it would be fun to do adult, you know, workshops and or classes, and I know they used to do it. Would you consider doing that again? I could get like a bunch of my friends and you teach us?
Yeah, actually in April, me and the president were talking. I'll be running classes on Saturday. I believe they're going to be free and open to whoever wants to come. So we're just going to set up a time and do that.
Oh, and it would be for adults too?
Yeah, we're going to have adults. We'll teach you how to skip and do all that. Maybe even do Kaylee's or like choreographies, whatever they want to learn. I'm pretty much open to anything for the school, so.
Okay, so you're going to be around here for a while, you think?
Oh, I'm going to be here for the rest of my life. I'm going to be like Tessie, so that'll be great.
Happy St. Patrick's Day from the Casey Malone Show.
Well, I am here at the Magic Tree Pub and Eatery with Rude the Dude. High Holiday is going to be here before you know it.
Yeah, St. Pat's will be here very soon, so we're going to go big this year. 10 outside, 4,500 square feet, beer truck, 10 bands inside and out. It's going to be an all-day event, Reuben's, corned beef, you name it, we're going to have it.
It is going to be so much fun, but guess what? We're kicking it off on Parade Day. The Mahoney Valley St. Patrick Parade is March 13th, and that will kick off all the festivities.
Yep, so after the parade, feel free to stop down. We're going to start it that day, and we're going to lead up every day until St. Pat's with different breweries and different events. So just watch out for us this year. We're going to do it pretty big.
It is the season. We don't just celebrate the day, we celebrate the whole week. Magic Tree Pub and Eatery, cheers!
Donate now. GavaCamp has a generous family that will match every dollar you donate. Help us build a barrier-free educational camp for our friends with special needs. Visit our website or call for more details. Giving is living.
It's the 44th annual Mahoning Valley St. Patrick's Day Parade. Join us for all the tradition on Sunday, March 13th as the parade returns at 1 o'clock on Market Street in Boardman. Celebrate Irish heritage rooted deep in our valley.
My basement was dreadful. Cracked concrete, chipped tiles, it was my dumping ground. Carpet, vinyl, wood don't last. Now I have Pebblestone, the best basement floor covering. It has transformed my basement and expanded my family's living space. It's easy to clean, withstands flooding, and will never need replaced. You will love your basement. Pebblestone, the best flooring system.
Call today to save 60% off your new Pebblestone floor for a limited time only.
Rulli Brothers is way ahead of the competition. Check out Rulli Spice World, where you can buy bulk herbs and spices, plus candies, nuts, and fillings for pennies on the dollar. At Rulli Brothers Market, our family is in the store.
I'm all about local, and my bank is Farmers National Bank. Farmers is the true hometown bank in the Mahoning Valley, standing strong for our local families and businesses since 1887. Farmers is also future-focused with a lab branch, interactive teller machines, and best-in-class mobile mortgage app. We've all learned the value of local relationships, businesses, and communities. Switch to Farmers. Every year, I close out my St. Patrick's Day show with my favorite Irishman, my dad, V.E.G. And this is such a special memory, and all the viewers just love it. I get so many great comments each and every year. So here he is, himself, singing The Damsel, only 19 years old, at my wedding. I miss you, Daddy. Cheers. Sláinte.
This is a song that my dad used to sing at Irish weddings a long time ago. And the name of the song is The Damsel, only 19 years old. As I went a-walking one night by the strand, I met a fair damsel, she was dressed up so grand. She had feathers and finery, she had jewels and gold. She said she was a damsel, only 19 years old. Her fingers were tapered, her neck like the swan, her nose a little turned up, her voice not too strong. In 3 weeks we were married, and our wedding bells tolled that I married a damsel, only 19 years old. When the wedding party broke up, we retired to rest. I nearly dropped dead when this girl, she undressed. For a carload of padding from her chest did unfold. Says I, you're a dandy, only 19 years old. When I awoke in the morning, I thought I would faint. She scraped off her thin cheeks a full pound of paint, and on her left shoulder a little hump did behold. Says I, you're a cuckoo, only 19 years old. She took off her wax fingers till she left only 3. She unscrewed her left leg up as far as the knee. When she took out her glass eye, on the carpet it rolled. Oh, good God Almighty, only 19 years old. She took out her eyebrows, they were black and sublime. She took out her false teeth, she had just 29. When she took off her blonde hair, her bald pate told that I married a damsel only 19 years old. So now take my advice when for marriage you go. Examine your girl from her head to her toe. For if you do not, you will like me be sold to a damn Nova Scotian who is 90 years old.
Ladies and gentlemen, he'll be opening up for U2.
The Casey Malone Show is sponsored in part by Denise and John York and the DeBartolo Corporation.